You are listening to Things on Fiatleak Radio.
What's that thing called when you feel like you're walking on a cloud? And every step you made all your life, wrong or right, led you to this place right here, right now, 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 right now.
Hey guys, let me fix my stream here. Something happened. There we go. Hey, King555 is in the chat. Now we've got a little bit of a weak news day here in crypto land. So I want some help from the chat. If you've got a coin or a token you want me to look at and load up, you let me know and we'll head over there and take a look. I am seeing, just in summary here, so I've got two maps up on my stream, both from Fiatleak. I've got the US map, which is showing all the crypto trades happening in either a US dollar or USDT trading pair. And on that map, you can see the volume of trades by currency in the upper left. So Bitcoin is at the top. Ethereum is number 2. And what's a little interesting is that Tether is in position 3. And you can see right below that there's a market summary, and there are 67 coins represented there. 37 have gone up, 30 have gone down. It's a mixed market. It's today's consolidation day, and I would consider that based on the market summary, but also the fact that there are so many trades going in and out of Tether. It's people trying to organize for the next run. I think the next run or the next dump. We're at the consolidation phase, I think. Now we've got so I've got producer Danny in my ear. And he's going to be telling me what to say. And what he's told me to say so far is that AXS, Axie Infinity, that token is going to launch on Fiatleak later today. So you're going to get coverage for AXS on Fiatleak starting today. And also, you know, we've got over 100 exchanges that are feeding data into Fiatleak. And it's work. It's worked. All those exchanges are constantly updating their systems and their feeds to us. And sometimes we lose one. Sometimes we lose a feed. And we noticed that we had lost OKX, which is a pretty big exchange. They do billions in volume. And so that just got re-enabled. So you're going to see trades coming in from OKX today. In fact, I think that's happening already. Okay, now you can we're doing chat on the YouTube stream, and we also have chat on tangle.com/Fiatleak, and send a note in the chat there. Tell me if you want to look at a currency, and I'll head over to that currency. And let us know what your Tangled username is, because we will do a wheel spin at the end of this live stream. Okay? Now, speaking of Tangled, there is a group on Tangled called g/bets. And that group does just what the name sounds like, bets. And at the moment, they are running a bet, a simple bet. And this bet runs until Friday. And anyone can get in on this. Here's the bet. Will the price of Bitcoin be over or under 38,000 on, I believe, Monday, upcoming Monday? So you go over to g/bets, you put up 1,000,000 Millix to enter the bet, and then you just make a comment over, under, above, below, whatever you want to do to tell your opinion on what the price of Bitcoin is going to be in the coming days. So head over and do that. Now we're getting a lot of people signing up on Tangle.com. Maybe it has something to do with these streams, but there's a lot of reasons to go do it, and we only mention a few of them when we're doing these Fiatleak live streams. Okay, I've got some topics here. Now I've got in the two maps here, I've got the USA map with all the dollar and tether trades going, and then below that I've got Bitcoin. I just want to keep Bitcoin persistent on the stream today because it is trying to decide what to do, and it could break up or down at any moment. So we spent time today over 38,000. Now we're down at 37.8. So it's right on the heart line of this channel, this upward channel that it's been in for 30 days now. So we're going to keep that on the screen persistent in case something big happens. Now, I've got a headline here. Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey is the founder of Twitter and the founder of, which one is it? Square or Stripe? One of the payment processing apps. So he's announced that he wants to decentralize Bitcoin mining with a new investment, and I don't know. I don't think he should be going out raising funds for anything. I think that maybe he is providing funds to an existing idea, and that idea is that new technology would be built that allows small miners, individual miners, which is something I used to be. I used to mine Bitcoin, to participate as a pool, but in a decentralized way, so that the mining rewards, the block rewards, are going directly from the blockchain to the miner, not through a pool. Is that a big deal? Maybe, maybe not. I think that I think mining became a utility years ago, and things that happen in the mining world, I don't think they have a big impact on the underlying technology, the protocols, or the markets. In fact, I would go so far as to say that I don't think that the halvings that affect the miners most, I don't think that those have as big of an impact on the market as they used to do. You could probably say that in the same way that the reward is halved, I think that the impact is also halved each time it happens. Okay. What else do we have? We've got an analyst who says Bitcoin will have a floor, so a support level at 41,200 within months. Yeah, it could, because I don't know why it's 41,200. That's pretty precise, but there is overhead resistance at around 40,000, but it's not strong resistance. It's going back to 2021 or 2022. I think May of one of those years, and it's a small amount of resistance. It could act as the floor for support, but who knows? Who knows? And who knows? Standard Chartered Bank, which I've never heard of, but wants some attention by saying that Bitcoin will reach 100,000 by the end of 2024. I think that's a pretty easy call. I think Bitcoin could hit 100,000 by February. So that's a pretty easy call. I think that the blow off on Bitcoin will be in the $250,000 range. The blow off top could be above that. And we don't know. We don't know if history is a guide for the future, but 100,000 by end of 2024, I think that's better than 50-50 bet. Okay, let's go to check out Dogecoin. I've got a headline for Doge. All right, so I think so I was in crypto when Doge came out. When was that? 2012. I don't know, 2013. If you were in crypto when Doge came out, it was you took it for what it was meant to be, which was its use case is irony. And credit where it's due, it survived this long, and now I've got news that they are working with SpaceX to launch a satellite called Doge 1. Now, why are they doing that? I don't know. What does it do? Not much. It seems from what I understand, this is a small cube satellite that has a camera, and it's going to broadcast an image of Earth overlaid with advertisements. Hype in the chat. Okay, I don't know why. Some delistings on Binance, Solana, Matic, SHIB, and 30 other key liquidity pools are being removed from Binance. Does that have anything to do with the plea deal, the judgment and the plea deal that Binance had to do with the SEC, the federal government of the United States? Possibly. Are those securities? Maybe. Why would they delist them anywhere other than their Binance.us platform? I don't know. We've got Enrique in the chat talking to King 555. What currencies are you guys looking at? Enrique and King 555. Let's go check Solana. Good morning, Seattle John. Okay, Solana is number one on the market today, up about 7%. And they had a surge in daily transactions. I believe at the protocol level, they handled 51 million daily transactions, which is a lot. It's a lot for crypto, not because of technology that would prevent a protocol from hitting a number like that, but if it's actual transactions from an actual use case, that's a lot. 51 million transactions in a day at the protocol level is a lot. So they are up possibly on that news. We've also got BAT in the third position on the market today, up at almost 6%. And BAT is an interesting one for me because Milix and Tangled do everything that BAT does plus 10 times more. So BAT is running an ad platform through a browser. I do not believe that it's a decentralized ad platform. I do believe that the payments to the consumers that come from viewing the ads go through a brokerage. So I don't think it's decentralized or peer-to-peer. Tangled and Milix is. And I know that BAT has dipped their toe in search, but I don't think that they're doing it in any sort of interesting way. I think they just wanted to have a default search engine on the Brave browser. But they are up today, and if BAT goes up on anything but spectacular breaking news, which I haven't seen, then I would say that Millix would go at least as far and surpass its moves. What else do we have? What is Seattle John? Be more specific. It sucks. I don't know what it sucks. Are you talking about Solana, BAT, Doge, or are you talking about this live stream? Help me out. Give me something. He says it sucks. XRP. Let's go check XRP. XRP. So we are broadcasting live on Twitter, where we have 12,000 followers, and a large percentage of those people, those 12,000 people, are members, proud members of the XRP army. Flat day for XRP. I've got news here that whales dump over 57 million XRP as the price surges. Well, it's not surging now. And then an expert says that Ripple's monthly XRP sales is proof that the price is suppressed. Well, if you're making an accusation of suppressing a price, then the accusation from that expert must mean that Ripple is selling more than the market expected, or more than the market can handle from a demand side. Now, I did a video. I didn't know anything about XRP for years. In fact, I didn't know anything about XRP until last week, when I did a live stream of me learning about XRP live. I did the research live. So now I know something about XRP. Seattle John says that BAT sucks. That's what he's saying. He clarified. Chat, so producer Danny, are you seeing any conversation going on Twitter for this live stream? And if so, can you solicit some interesting opinions about XRP other than #moon? Now, Octo, legendary trader Octo, who normally joins us on these Fiatleak live streams, he made an interesting comment on Monday. He said that we were talking about how to back a stablecoin with something other than counterparty risk. So something other than fiat that's held in banks that are under the jurisdiction of government, something other than treasury bonds, which could potentially be blacklisted. And he thought that XRP would be a potential candidate as a crypto asset that backs a stable coin, because he says the price action on XRP is really linear compared to, let's say, Bitcoin, which is more logarithmic. And that's interesting. I don't think that it's particularly good news for speculators of XRP, but I'll take him at his word. If he's looked back in the charts and he says it's a linear price action, then I believe what he says. So if you're holding XRP, what's your hope? What is the catalyst that is giving you hope? Is it a news catalyst? Is it technical analysis catalyst? What are we waiting for on XRP? I think that XRP is at the same price that it was 4 years ago, or thereabouts. So what are we doing with XRP? Now, you guys know that every week we run a fantasy day trader activity for Fiatleak on Tangle.com. And the way it works is everyone gets a $1 million imaginary portfolio to allocate however they want. And the prices get locked in. Days later, we check the prices again, and whoever's portfolio has gone up gets a prize. Now, I mention that because some people do put XRP in their portfolios, their fantasy day trader portfolios, but not many. Not many people do. People are generally, it's kind of a YOLO activity because it's trying to get the biggest returns in a few days with imaginary money. But Bitcoin, Ethereum, Rapmilix, those are the top. In fact, I think probably Rapmilix is the top pick of fantasy day traders. And that's probably because Rapmilix bounces from the number one position on the market summary to the bottom of the market summary pretty regularly. It's bouncing down the highway off the guardrails. And so that can be in fact, producer Danny, who won the activity last week, he did it with Rapmilix, and his portfolio was up 11% on the week. Okay, so get over to tangle.com /Fiatleak and get into the fantasy day trader. And if you think that XRP is going to moon, put your imaginary money where your imaginary mouth is, and let's see what happens. Producer Danny says that we should make a Fiatleak day trader app for Tangled, and that's a good idea. There's we've got probably a dozen apps within Tangled.com. Half of them are probably crypto related, and that would be a good one. A fantasy day trader app would be good, so you can set up your portfolio and then watch it go up and down in real time. Seattle John says that XRP is not popular for the Fiatleak fantasy day trader activity because it doesn't move enough. So somebody in the XRP army, poke XRP with a stick, do something. All right, what else do we have? I'm going to head over. Let's see, I'm going to head over to Ethereum. Let's see what's going on with ETH. Flat, I'm telling you guys, it's hump day and chill on the crypto market. It's consolidation day, and I don't know how long that will last. Let me take a look. Let me look at a chart here, kind of offline. So I'm looking at Bitcoin. I'm looking at the Bitcoin chart. There's no obvious pattern on a 7-day chart. The 30-day chart is a perfect channel. It's a perfect channel. And because it's respecting the channel so much, it's not like a wedge where you can see the expiration of the pattern that's developing. This is just a channel. So I think what you want it to do is you want the price to hold above the heart line. You want it to consider the heart line as support. And if that continues for another probably 2 or 3 days, then the channel itself, the upper bound of the channel, is going to collide with the resistance at 40,000. And that's when something would happen, if nothing else did. Okay, so a dormant ETH ICO whale goes on a huge selling spree on Kraken. That's not apparent in the chart here. It's flat. It's basically flat. Down 0.5% in crypto. That's a flat day. And what is the 24-hour high? 2093. And the low is 2033. I'm telling you guys, it's just consolidation. That's all it is. Everyone's getting into position. Nobody's making a bet. Whales move over $443 million in Bitcoin and Ethereum in just one day. Well, if it's a move, it's probably on the protocol level, and we're not going to see it necessarily show up on the exchange charts. I don't know if 400 million is a lot. I don't know if that's a lot. I mean, if you're talking about whales, there are, there's a handful of guys that could move that much just because they're reorganizing their cold storage. What else do we have? Anything in the chat? Atoula Sumro says hello in the chat. So we're about at the point where, unless there is something else to look at, we've looked at the market, we've looked at Ethereum, and we're probably ready to do a wheel spin and get on with our day, anxiously waiting for crypto to do something. So I will set up. Producer Danny says he's being blocked. He's blocked from chatting on YouTube. He's being shadow banned. Producer Danny. I will tell you guys that does not happen on Tangle.com. Tangle.com is the social media platform that does not have an algorithm and does not have a filter. You post it, it appears. So we are working to abandon YouTube and Twitter, and the world will thank us when we do. Okay, let me go over to Tangle.com, and I'm going to go to the Wheelspin app. So here's the apps. These are the apps on the Tangled application store. We got a Wheelspin, we got a video game, we got buy Millix and wrap Millix using a debit or credit card, image edit to help you with your posts. Fiatleak has an app on Tangle.com. TradingView has an app. Crypto Crush is a game. Trade wrap Millix, that's more market stuff. And then you can see on the bottom row here, it's being clipped a little bit, but we've got the On the Node app, which is publishing, writing, and blogs for pay. That is part of the Millix ecosystem. And we've got Wavel, which is a music streaming app that allows musicians to get paid for every single stream, part of the Millix ecosystem. And Tangled News. Okay, so I'm going to go up to the Tangled Wheel Spin. And let me just put in the very few names. We don't even have enough names for the Fibonacci sequence. This is a quiet chat. So I've got Profile 44, I've got Seattle John. Ataula Sumro. Do you have a Tangled username that I could add to the wheel spin here? Seattle John is in the chat. He says he is done driving. And he wants to know if I will do a broadcast on Yearned Finance, YFI. I certainly should. It caught my attention. YFI caught my attention in, 2020, 2021. Because the price per unit was so high for a newly issued currency. It caught my interest. And the only thing I know about it is that it is related to yield. So yeah, I should do a deep dive onto YFI, see how much of it I can understand, and do that live so you guys can learn with me or coach me on what I have and what I don't have right. Okay, let's start the Fibonacci sequence deeper than we normally do. Let us start at the 5 mark, and then, as we are all aware, the next number would be 8 if we're presuming the numbers that I'm omitting. The next would be 13, and the next would be 21. And the way that I have set up this wheel spin ensures that every single person in the chat whose name is on the wheel is going to win something. What do you think about that? I got to thank you guys for showing up. This was an impromptu stream. It's a bit of a test. We're doing an experiment in the background as part of the stream. And that is why we went live, even though the market is not doing much today. Okay, we've got 4 names. We're going to spin the wheel. 5 million is the first prize. Who gets it? King 555 for 5. Congratulations, King 555. Thanks for joining us in the chat on an impromptu Fiatleak live stream this Wednesday. Seattle John gets an 8 million Millix consolation prize for showing up at his destination today. Joseph Doyle is in the chat and just a minute too late to get his name on the wheel. And it's a good wheel too. This is a high probability wheel. Profil 44 gets 13 million, and you know, this is just a formality for Enrique, who's about to cash it in for 21 million. That's what you get when you join the live stream. You get paid. All right, so we will wrap it up with that. Head over to Tango.com for the fantasy day trader activity. Head over for G/bets and put your bet in whether the price of Bitcoin will be above or below 38,000 in the coming days. And we will talk to you on Friday morning, Octo, Erickson, and I. And I'll probably do a video today. I'll certainly do a video tomorrow about Tangle.com. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining us in the chat.